Hello YouTube fans, here again. And as you see, it's my day off today, so I thought I'd go in the big cheapy woods for a bit of me, myself and I, and a few rants on the way. Now, this today as we know was the 27th, and today as we know is the 28th. And for people who are wondering why I was saying this day was the 27th and this day was the 28th, for anyone, and this goes for the news, which I like to call fear-mongering news, for anyone who heard rumours from the news that the 27th we were going to have a lockdown, the 28th we were going to have a lockdown, we were going to have a tiebreaker, we were going to do this, we were going to do that. What a load of bullshit. What a load of bullshit. Never happened. All we had was a week off. I was going to go to the bank today and put some money in my bank because it was my day off. The only thing was the bank wasn't fucking open. So instead I did a bit of shopping. No lockdown. Now, one of my mates, I'm not going to say who, sent me a message the other day when I was in the shop, which sort of pissed me off because I was in the shop, saying that Boris is going to do a lockdown. Never happened. It never fucking happened. Fear-mongering. Fear-mongering, fear-mongering. And nope, I've not got the cough, got something in my throat. But it's just fear-mongering. And I'm so fucking sick of the fear-mongering fucking scientists. They're getting on my tits. And I'm so sick of the fear-mongering news. I say it again. Fear-mongering news. Not getting anything right. Speaking of fear-mongering, I looked at the data. I've not looked at the data for so many weeks because the data is fucking boring a hole in my fucking head. It's boring a hole in my head. But I had a look. Surprise, surprise. Excuse me, this is me imitating what I think of the data. Pardon the air, babe. It wouldn't fucking move. Boring. That is what I think of the data. Boring. It's boring because as usual it's going up again. It's like 4 fucking feet. It now says James has got 1100 so many fucking people who've got the Mandana, the Bob Marley fucking Fadiant. Bollocks. I'll say it, bollocks. If there's so many who've got it, then I must have it. My mates must have it. Adura Fancy must have it. The person who was serving me in the shop must have it. Everyone in Aston must have it. Everyone in Tameside must have it. Think about it. 1100,000 so many have got it. No matter how much they pay me at work, no matter how much I get paid, all the money in the world, this is such a dangerous variant, would make me go out. If so many people have got this fucking fake bollocks. It would be, wouldn't it? It's already been considered a mild cold. The scientists have said it's a mild fucking cold. And even the Africans have said the Boris the Dollis. It is a mild cold. But Boris chooses not to listen because he's a dickhead. Now I'll give him his due. He didn't do like Wales and these other areas where they've done lockdowns, they fucked up businesses, and they fucked up lives. And I've got something in my phone, I ain't got the fires, right? And they fucked up people's livelihoods. See, I keep saying this one because I'm getting bored here now. It's putting a stain on the NHS. It's also putting a stain on the medical health. Our fucking health. And we hear this bollocks morning, noon and night. And the news, fuck off. You're the biggest pieces of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. We're going to have a lockdown in fucking the 27th. Didn't happen. We're going to have a lockdown on the 28th. I've got a feeling, right, what's going to happen is... Boris is going to make a pronouncement near the end of the day. Right? Probably belong it like he does. When we have a lockdown is a different story. Right? I think he's going to turn around, say we can't see our mates, and he's going to do it where it's outside. We all got to sit outside, freezing our fucking dick off and drinking a fucking beer. Ain't going to happen, Boris. Ain't going to happen. People are pissed off with it. Number one, he's not doing the Boris any favours. Number two, Do you honestly think people are going to listen and do what you told them to do? And number 3, I keep saying this, I'm going to use this, why not? I'm on a rock and roller. This law, well, if he brings it out, it's an act. The police can't arrest you, they can't fine you, and if you go to court, you know what, this amount of time it gets ruled out of court. That's something the fear-mongering news will not tell you. It gets ruled out of court, you know why? Because it's an act. A binding act will only last 1 or 2 months, depending how long Boris does it, and every time he's got to update that. That's the one he won't tell you. And it's an act, it's not a law. Don't buy into it, it's a fucking law. It's not a fucking law. It's not a law to wear a mask. It's up to you. That's why we don't uphold the law when people go into our shop. We can only advise people to put it on. They can have a listen, or they can fucking ignore us and not put it on. And that's the way it should fucking be. For the data going up, yeah, people are getting it. I'm not going to lie. But if you've not noticed, there's barely anybody in hospital. Barely anybody in hospital, because it is a mild case. I've known a lot of people, right, I'm not going to say you, in my workplace, in different Bernardos, who are now at home having to self-isolate because they had it. But this is it. They're not in hospital. They're not dying. They're having to self-isolate. They're at home. That's something the fear-mongering news will not tell you. And that's why I'm so fucking sick of fear-mongering news. Fear-mongering news is just doing this. That same fucking thing they did last year. What almost fucked our business up. And people buy into this shit. People won't buy into the shit. Wake the fuck up. Don't believe the news. The news is fucking BS. Yes, it is happening, but the news will shove fear in your face. They'll shove fear in your face. That's what they get paid to do. And it shows it. This fucking lockdown was going to happen on the 27th. Never happened. The 28th, Boris Johnson was going to make a big announcement. Never happened. All I got was traffic. I watched traffic, right? I didn't watch it on the news because I wasn't going to shut my brain. So I watched a little bit on YouTube. And traffic came round and said that, oh no, we're not going to post the law. Things are not going to change. Blah, 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 blah. And it's now a mild chase of it. See what I'm getting at? A mild fucking chase. So traffic, police. If that's the case, can we no longer not wear our masks? Can we go back to the old normal and not the new shit normal? No more rules, no more restrictions, because it's mild. If Ireland wants to fuck their country up, that's their fucking problem. Why should we have to suffer, Boris, because big amount of people in London have not been vaccinated? That's their choice. If they don't want to be vaccinated and they get it and it gets worse, that's their fucking problem. It's not selfishness, it's honestness. So, traffic, here's one for you. You was testing that so many people weren't wearing a mask in a football thing and they wasn't buying into what you told them. Well, you can't tell people what to do. It's an independent concept. I always like saying that one. And number 2, people are fucking bored, Boris. Traffic, people are bored. You know what? I'm fucking bored. So, as for fear-mongering news, talking shit, we did not have a lockdown. As my friend who sent me that message, oh, there's going to be another lockdown, did not fucking happen. Whether it does is a different story, but I already know what's going to happen. Boris will make something else near New Year. He'll have to be more strict, or he'll have to fucking put in more restrictions, because he's a fucking prick, and it shows. I just don't get it. It's not going to go down. If you have a lockdown, you think it's going to go down all at once. It just keeps going up and up and up. It makes me wonder what the fuck I had the booster for. All the booster did was make me feel like shit. And there's an interesting thing today from these people who were talking. Not dear making them, but I thought it'd be interesting. They actually said that I wonder if they give people the weak vaccine because it's funny it keeps going up. You know what? The amount of people who've had the booster and the amount of people who have been vaccinated, shouldn't we or shouldn't we not be seeing the opposite? Freedom of speech, Mr. Scientist. When you're suffering fear in everyone's face, why not that one? Shouldn't it not be doing the opposite now? But I heard they're going to do fucking a 4th booster in March. Whether I'll have it is when I see results. I know I was dictating myself because I didn't want another lockdown. And I proved the point. Ain't going to be one. Boris is full of shit. And the fucking news is definitely full of shit. But at the end of the day, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully things will liven up, our sock will pick up, because it's not doing good lately. Not because of the fear, I think because it's near Christmas, not a lot of people are going to have a lot of this. I want my Boris putting the tats up, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, just see what happens, that's all we can do, innit? Just see what happens. But it's just me, myself and I just thought I'd let people know what I think of the fucking fear-mongering news. I know they've got on my fucking tits, stuffing pots at fear down people's face, not spitting and doing me fucking tamnaker off it. You know, stuffing fear in people's faces because they've got nothing better to do. News, you're full of fucking shit. Get your fucking facts right before you spread a load of shit. Fear-mongering news. As for the stands, I think they're fake, I think they're phony. The amount of people have been boosted, the amount of people have been vaccinated, I'm not buying the going up. I think it's a load of fucking fake. And at the end of the day, I just want to see what happens. Just see what happens at this moment in time. You know what I mean? It's one of these at the moment. Is Boris going to put more restrictions or is he not? Are we going to get a lockdown? Are we not? You know what I mean? But I don't trust the fucking word these lying fuckers say. And as for Wales and Ireland, you have my sympathy. I do not know your Prime Ministers are a bunch of fucking morons on a Fadian from Africa, its own country, from this Fadian who actually said it is fucking mild and it fucking sold. There's that many people who are getting it, we're all being fucking hostile right now. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna chill out. Spend a few time to myself, sort some stuff out as it's my day off. Into them people, be smart, be safe, and don't watch the fucking news.